What is this? I'm gonna a demon rabbit. Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video of the Sims 4 Disney Princess Challenge in the Black Cauldron. Now you guys are enjoying it as much as I am, which is great. I mean, obviously the story isn't something I'm super, know a lot about or anything. And, the movie isn't a super favourite of mine. But I do really love the medieval era this film set in. I love the characters. The story I'm 50-50 on, but literally everything else is amazing. So I'm really glad you guys are enjoying visiting a little hidden treasure, as I like to call this film sometimes. But look at this little blonde. She's so pretty. I can't. She's so pretty. Anyways, so today we're here at the fairy grotto, basically, where the pixies are. We don't go there quite yet, so we're going to bring them out here for a sec. Let me just take away the fairy as well. The fairy is actually made by a creator from the gallery, so I just didn't have time to properly investigate her. And there's actually technically several fairy pixies, but I really feel like you guys wouldn't mind the accuracy on these smaller characters from this film, which are even less well known than these characters, so I thought I would just base it off Marie here. She's going to be our fairy for this segment. We just need like a fairy to talk to. We don't really have any specific ones, so anyways, let's just bring them all out here. There we go. So we've arrived here, which is pretty good. We've managed to get out of the sight of the Horned King, which is pretty awesome. But obviously the whole experience of escaping the castle was kind of traumatizing a little bit, and Taran feels a bit threatened by the fact that Eilonwy is so much better at him at, kicking ass and escaping, things. So they're gonna have just a little argue. They're gonna argue about, the job. Yeah, they're like, you're supposed to be damsel in distress. I'm supposed to be, the hero. And she's like, Taran, not everybody's made to be a warrior. It's a process, And who says that women can't be as strong as men? Look, okay, I'm trying my best here. I feel embarrassed. I can protect you. It's okay, I don't need protection, Karen. We work together as a team, okay? Look, if you keep arguing, the Horned King is going to find out, and we're going to lose your pig forever, so we need to stick together, okay? I guess you're right. Let's work through this together. Basically, these guys have a conflict resolution. So, okay, in The Sims they did not come across a thing here. Oh, nice, thanks. You're literally here anyway, but okay. Basically, he feels bad because he's like, he didn't save the day. But obviously, Eilonwy, she's pretty strong-minded. She's just like, it's a work in progress. She's like, she doesn't really care. She's been looking after herself for long enough, So it's a whole thing, and basically, they were fighting over bravery, but they came to conclusion that fighting each other, then who's gonna fight the Horned King when he comes and fights? So, we need to band together. Anyways, the friend, Fludder, they call him Fludder, he knows Henwen, and he knows where she is, so he saw the guards kind of, kick her. He's basically, when they were both escaping, he saw this pig escape the castle, and he saw which direction she went in, so basically he's like, wait guys, I saw your pig, which direction she went. And yeah, he said, they kind of conclude together that she must have gone to the fairyland, because that's the direction she was going in. And we also talked to some people along the way as well to get that specific area, specifically Gunji they talked to. I obviously can't have a Gunji in The Sims, but Gunji's another person on this trip. And basically they find Gunji in the forest, and he continues pointing them in the right direction to the pig. And yeah, obviously she is here. This is Henwen. She has indeed escaped and is here. And yeah, this is the fairy grotto. And well, it's a pixie grotto, I guess. Anyways, basically, there's a king called King Eilonwy. King Eilonwy isn't awfully important, so I've kind of gender-bent him into Marie here. She's just going to represent all the fairies in this fairy kingdom. And, you know, she's pretty cool, little Marie here. You know, she has like the pink wings, and I've kind of based her look. Obviously, she's like a similar guy, but I did tweak her hair to look like the pink pixie from that scene. And yeah, basically, you know, the fairies don't like people in, you know, their home. Pixies and fairies are pretty similar, but anyways, the pixies, fairies, no, they don't like humans, and you know that makes sense. You know, they're known to hunt fairies, which isn't great, and pixies and all that jazz. These guys are actually specifically pixies. Anyways, so you know, but you know, nevertheless, though, they kind of come to the decision to help them because, you know, after Taran explains about how much, you know, Henry means to him and, you know, how they're all in danger from this guy called the Horned King, they kind of just come to a conclusion. Like I said, she's representing, like, all the fairies in this, so basically, you know, they went from, I'm going to make them fight for a sec, we're going to argue about a job, and then we're going to come and, you know, hug it out of it, so let's come here. Like, you know, look, I know pixies and humans have a history, but please, we need your help. We need to find Pig Henwin and get out of here so we can hide from the Horned King so he doesn't find us. And she's like, fine, okay, that makes sense. Okay, we don't like that guy as much as you guys do. Exactly, so let's team up together. Good idea. You've got a deal. Yeah, we're gonna give her we're gonna discuss some interest on. Just realise they have common interests. They have a common enemy in Horned King. So the Horned King has been known to kidnap a bunch of pixies. So nobody. Also, as well as like letting them stay here for a bit, the Fairy King, we call it the Fairy Queen. You know, she kind of says to help them out with their mission. You know, they know where the Black Cauldron is. Obviously, Black Cauldron is magical, and the pixies are magic, and it's a place of this called Marva. And you know, Taran doesn't want to really take Henwen to Marva because it's been described as a dangerous place. So you know, he's kind of he's talking to her and is like, you know, maybe we should part ways. You don't need to be anywhere near that cauldron. What could happen to you if you go near that? And you know, all that jazz. So, you know, the king, well now it's Marie, she decides that she'll help Taran and will actually send Henwen on her way, like a little portal thing. So yeah, Henwen is sent back to the farm. So we're just gonna, you know, bring her over to here and we're going to call her over. And yeah, she's like, you know, we're going to help you out again, Taran, because you're better please. And yeah, we're going to send Henwen home so you can concentrate on, you know, Black Cauldron and going to Marva. All figures guys are going to be going there. It's not Henwen, because you know, we want to protect Henwen for life. So yeah, then they all kind of teleport to the location of Marva to see if they can find that Black Cauldron. You know? Yeah, it's nice they've been allowed to kind of hide out with the pixies for a while. Yeah, it's definitely important though to be on their way pretty quickly because they have to get a Black Cauldron before the Horned King does, or else he can do unmeasurable things. So yeah, we're going to definitely make our way towards Marva and see if we can find the witch's garden. So let's go on an adventure, guys. Okay, guys, we're here at the witch's cottage. This is a weird frame here. What is this? I'm gonna a demon rabbit. What? That looks like a rabbit with red eyes and what, like bat wings? I've never seen this in my life, and I've got on build mode and there's nothing there, and in live mode I can't tame it. I don't know what this is. I've never seen it in my life. It's literally a demon rabbit and I don't know what's going on here. Have you guys ever seen this before in your game? This is the first time I've ever seen it. It's like, there's like a demon rabbit. It's definitely a rabbit. It's definitely got red eyes and bat wings and is flying. I don't know what this is. It's like terrifying and and hilarious at the same time. I'm so confused what this is. It's a demon rabbit, but I've never seen it in my life in my game. I don't know. Is this house come with demon rabbit? I have no clue. Anyways, I'm gonna link the witch here, and I'll try and find the house too. Okay, so the witch is called The Wise Witch of the Forest. It's by Rebeccas Sim. This is just my one with the outfit on, but it's literally the exact same sim, so I'm giving credit to her. The house is St. Mount Cottage by Japan. So now I'm going to press play. I don't know if this thing is going to eat my sims, so let's see what happens with this. I'm so confused. What is this? Is it like meant to be a fairy rabbit? Oh, it's following her. Wait, do you think it's like a spell? Can spellcasters get like those animal guide things? Is it one of those? What's it? The familiar. Right, okay. I think it's her familiar. Yeah, it's gotta be. So I'm gathering she's a very advanced witch. So yeah, she's familiar and everything. Okay, so because it's following her, I'm assuming it is actually a familiar. Oh, it is. It is a familiar. What's it called now? Midnight. Oh my god. I do kind of like that name too far. Okay, I'm less scared now. That makes sense. I thought my game broke or something. Oh yeah, okay, so the Demon Bunny is in fact her familiar. I've never actually advanced my witch enough to get to the familiar stage, so this is quite cool. Anyway, so the witches in the film are called Orwen. I'm just gonna call her Orwen because you know she looks like an Orwen. And yeah, she's kind of representing all three of them again. Yes, again, these characters aren't awfully important, so I'm just kind of getting someone to kind of represent them. And yes, we've got Orwen here. Also, I really like this design of witch that the creator made. I really like having this sort of like mythical living in the woods aesthetic type vibe, because the ones from the actual film, you know, they have like the stereotypical green skin and stuff, so I kind of really wanted to go for a different vibe with the witch in our series, and I think this is way better, honestly. And it's just by Civics, and yeah, so we've got her and her demon bunny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's definitely her familiar. It's like I just tell it's weird though. That's weird that we don't have fairies in The Sims officially. Because, I mean, this thing has clearly got, like, the mechanisms that it can use for fairies. I mean, it literally has wings, it can fly. I mean, it's, like, basically a fairy already. So, yeah. But I didn't realise the familiars are actually manifested into real life. I thought they were, like, sort of spirit things when you, like, go into cauldrons. So, yeah, I didn't realise it could, like, legit just follow a witch like this. I wish you could, like, you know, pet them and stuff, but I guess you can't, so... Anyways, well, yeah, we've got Orwen here in her little witch cave, which I love. It's a very nice place. It's not explicitly a witch cave, and it's not explicitly, but I just really like her. In the film, they kind of live in this cottage, and this is a similar aesthetic to it, and it has all the like witch water around it, so it definitely fits the vibes in the bill. You have like the wishing at the back, so you know, it's very cool. And we need to actually put the Black Cauldron in here, because this is Marva. This is where the witch lives, in Marva. And she kind of guards the Black Cauldron with her sisters in the film, but obviously she's going to come and do experimenting with the little Black Cauldron. So obviously she's a witch, so it makes sense. Oh, I just realised it's squeeze into the bathroom. Sorry. Yeah. Let me just like stop doing that for a sec. I just want to move that out for a sec. You can see the balcony there. Okay. Still doing some potioning. I'm going to discard the content and I'm going to experiment again. Right, let's get to do some more experimenting now. And yeah, we're going to kind of we're going to go and talk to the witch about this Black Cauldron that she is. So let's discuss interest. Let's ask about the day. Eilonwy is the confident one, so we need her to come come out here. A bit of heartfelt compliment. Ask about day. Okay, we're gonna come and we're going to try and convince the witch to give us her cauldron, the Black Cauldron. And yeah, the witches are kind of the guardians of the cauldron in the film, and obviously she's still the guardian here. And yeah, the witches kind of reveal to these guys that they don't give stuff away, they train. Kind of like their rule. And so the only way to get the cauldron and get it before Horned King does is that they have to trade something. I mean, I would trade the demon bunny, but they don't have anything with them right now. They sent him back home. They have nothing of goodness to trade. So Taran exchanges his sword. He's like, it's okay. I'm not that good of it, so yeah, I'll trade the sword for the cauldron. That's my deal. And she's like, are you sure? Giving up your protection for the cauldron? And then he's like, yes, I'm sure. Anyways, so yeah, he trades the sword. Oh, how did he get back there? Anyways, oh, it's gone again. I don't know. This game is confusing me. Anyways, they make a deal, basically. They make a deal. He trades the sword for the Black Cauldron, and technically, there's like this whole thing where like earth shakes, and like the Black Cauldron emerges from it. And that still happens too here. We skip through that part because like I don't really have to make a giant storm and stuff. So anyways, the witches then give them a warning. Right, they need to come out here and get the warning. Guys, what are you doing? Get the warning. Discuss interests. That's also brighten day. That's also discuss fears. I mean, she's a witch, so she might be able to help you with that. Oh, she's confident about having a familiar. But anyways, so yeah, she kind of warns them about Black Cauldron. Let's play on this. No, the Black Cauldron can never. The Black Cauldron can never be destroyed. Only its evil powers can. A living being must climb into the cauldron of its own will to destroy it. However, the good person shall never come out alive. And then the witches kind of disappear. Well, witch in this case. They say they always keep a bargain, that they've got the eye on them and stuff. In case anything goes wrong, they'll be back. And then after hearing that saying, where like knowing the fact that they can destroy the cauldron right now, even before the Horned King gets here, that's kind of when Gurgi, the little guy, he kind of tries to be a hero and jumps in the cauldron to kind of stop it here and now before the Horned King finds out that they have it. But Gurgi isn't the bravest soul and his courage fails him, so Black Cauldron is still very much active and they just have to kind of protect it, I guess, for now until the Horned King inevitably comes for it next episode. So yeah, that's kind of a roundup of today's episode. We have some like weird stuff in this week. We've got fairies and witches, but I kind of like this fantasy element being thrown around. Obviously we've got Eilonwy here. I'll remind you of what her missions are. Just have the good trade, which she does, I believe, yeah. She wants to be an evil sim, that will be Horned King soon, and just have a love interest who's poor, who is obviously Taran. So yeah, her things are being ticked off pretty easily as well, which is great. And yeah, so we're now in possession of the Black Cauldron now, which is awesome. Well, for now, probably not for long, but we're now in possession of the thing that can destroy us all, so that is great. And yeah, now our job is to kind of, keep it safe and protect it until the Horned King comes through. Anyways guys, thanks so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye!